We made it to the top. Look how high up we are. Oh my gosh, and that's the road down there. This is the coolest thing that I've done in my entire life. Hello everyone and welcome back to Court Climbs. I am super hyped because what I'm doing right now is very exciting, and that is packing for a climbing trip to South Dakota. Jed's friend has a wedding reception thing that got planned for South Dakota, and so we're gonna go to that, and then before we do that, we're going to go climb near Mount Rushmore. And the goal is to try our first ever multi-pitch. We also are going to be going to On the Rocks, which is our indoor climbing gym, and making sure that we use their test anchors to practice some of the different moves and knots and things that we need to do with the rope. So I'm super hyped, super excited to get back towards the western side of the US since Jen and I both grew up in Montana, and that landscape over there is beautiful. I can't wait to take you guys along. So hypothetically, all of our climbing stuff's gonna fit in this bag. Then we'll each have a carry-on. Mango, are you coming with us? Are you coming with us? We just got done at the gym. We were practicing how to make the anchors and how to belay from above, and then how to lower your climber. And not gonna lie, this stuff makes me really nervous. So if you're watching this video and you're gonna go multi-pitching for your first time and you're nervous, that's all right, because you're supposed to be. I think it's pretty normal, but I feel confident. There's a difference between feeling nervous and feeling confident. Like, you can feel confident but nervous at the same time, and I feel both of those. So yeah. I think we're good now to get on a plane at 3:30 in the morning. Well, to drive to go get on a plane at 3:30 in the morning, and that's happening right now. After several plane rides and a 12-hour layover, we made it to South Dakota. Flying in, I felt so happy to see just miles and miles of untouched land. Okay, so update. After sitting at the airport for 12 hours, our gate changed. And what did we do?
Walked quickly.
Walked very quickly, but we made it. We're in South Dakota. It was almost time to climb, but before that, we made a quick stop at Mount Rushmore. Guess in the comments how tall the president's heads are. There was just a guy here that straight up looked like a knockoff Tommy Caldwell. This edge is what we're going up. Right along here, all the way to the tippity top. The area we climbed in was called the Needles, and the particular route we climbed was a 5-9 called Thunder Road in the middle marker area. The route was supposedly a 2-pitch, 205-foot route, but as I kept leading it, it apparently had been rebolted to just a single pitch. The climb was scary and thrilling, and when I got to the top, I felt a huge sense of accomplishment for having climbed what is my tallest route to date. We made it to the top! Look how high up we are! Oh my gosh, and that's the road down there. This is the coolest thing that I've done in my entire life. Look, we're on top of the mountain.
Yeah.
Look at what's behind us. This is insane. Like, how insane is this?
Completely.
Did you ever think you'd do this?
No.
I'm actually getting emotional. I'm probably gonna cry by the end of this, but yeah, this is something else. How do you feel?
Good. And a little freaked out.
Yeah.
I think heights are getting me more than I thought.
Are you fine now that you're like sitting up here, or are you still?
I feel like I'm still a little bit on edge.
Yeah. After cleaning the route and making a quick pit stop for drinks and ice cream, we headed back to climb Star Dancer, an 100-foot 5/8. Holy... that was the hardest 5/8 that I've ever done in my entire life. It's all friction and trusting like these tiny, tiny, tiny little granules. Like, no one should have to trust these feet. It's like these white little granules in the rock that you're trusting. But freaking look. I mean, I think it was worth it. Okay, we're currently hiding out underneath this little rock here. I don't know how well you can see or hear that thunder, but Jed just jugged the frick up the last part of that route. It's starting to downpour and thunder, and the car is literally like not that far away. Like, quarter of a mile, we can see the cars go by on the highway, but it is like, it's coming down. So we're gonna try and wait it out.
Yeah, last time it rained,
oh my
it
gosh,
wasn't very long.
yeah.
The last 2 times, so hopefully.
Here, let me show you guys what it's like. I don't know how well you can tell,
Like full
but
flow right here.
yeah, it's coming down pretty good. Yeah. So, update. I'm now sitting in a small river. Awesome.
The back of our cave is
Like,
legit now flooding.
Yep, our cove is flooding.
We're gonna need to be feet keeps.
Good thing I have my waterproof brush.
Yeah.
We were just climbing this rock. We were just climbing this. It was beautiful. What happened? I'm so thankful for our cove.
Dude, look at the route down. It's a legitimate river right now.
That's crazy. That's where we were standing. Do you see that? This is actually getting to be a frightening large amount of water.
Yeah. This is like, what just happened?
What do you...
We went from like nothing to a legitimate river.
Like,
where we hiked through.
I'm actually glad that we're in here though and not hiking through. Legit, what is happening right now?
Oh boy.
Oh man.
It is jimmying.
It's jimmying. Oh. You remember when I got up to the top of the route, I was like, this is something.
I didn't even look around. I had things to do, like not get blown off.
Jed, how happy are you that we made it back to the car?
Quite.
The rain had ruined our plans to climb a second day, but before leaving South Dakota, we managed to get a trail run/hike into South Dakota's high point, Black Elk Peak. Alright, so we're at
Still have like half a gallon. So.
the high point of South Dakota, and I managed to kind of keep up with these guys. You should go check out their channel. They have a channel called, what is it called?
Pursuing Challenge on the Trail?
Yep, where they hike the PCT. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, stay hyped. Alright, so we just came back to the cars to get some snacks. And I don't know if anyone's seen my Grand Ledges vlog, but if you have, you'll appreciate this. So there's a climb in Grand Ledges that's literally like what? Maybe 40 feet?
Oh, it's not even that.
30 feet, yeah. It's called
30 feet.
it's called Doug's Roof. And Jen and I are like, I'm like, yeah, I mean, this climb that we just did was pretty awesome. I'm gonna actually tick it on Mountain Project because I don't generally like check it off. And Jay goes, I mean, yeah, it was like probably as cool as like Doug's Roof. And it's just like, Doug's roof is, and he's like, yeah, the scale goes from 0 to Doug's roof. We gotta find a climb that's like the worst climb. Probably the one we just did, huh? It's like Thunder Road and Doug's roof.
What the worst climb we've done is. It would be one of those. It's gonna be at the new. That's all I know.
Really?
I feel like some of the low-rated routes at the new, they just feel confusing and not fun. And like, I expect if it's like a 5.8 to just like cruise through it. So if I have to like sit there and be like, how's this all work? So basically what I'm saying is the butterfly flake.
I'd say
I did not like.
The butterfly flake?
Yeah, I did not like that route.
I think the worst climb I've ever done
Daisy Cutter
is in Beach City. Those climbs are kind of meh.
Oh, yeah, actually, I'd have to look at their names.
Yeah. They didn't even have names. The worst climbs we've ever done are the ones that we named.
Oh, yeah, the farmer says ow.
The farmer says ow and real boy. Don't go on our climbs.